Today I'm going to talk you through how to learn pattern Saja Jirugi. This is the first pattern you learn when you attend your Taekwondo classes. I'm going to use this ring as a training aid. That will make a lot more sense when we get into it, but this is a really useful way to help you get your feet right to start with. So before you try to learn this pattern, I recommend that you go through the line work videos first. It would be really beneficial if you learn the low section block and the middle section punch, as they are the two movements that are included in this pattern. So I'm going to take my ring and pop it on the floor. So when I start, the way I explain this to my students is you've got a busy leg and a lazy leg. So your busy leg will do all of the work for that half. Your lazy leg can't really be bothered to move, but it can twist. So if I now explain that with a bit of a demo, so I'm going to stand on my ring in a ready position. So I'm going to be in Chumbi here. Now the right leg is the one that starts. Because the right leg's going to start, it's going to be the busy leg for this half. So I'm going to lift my left arm up. My right arm's going to come towards my hip, and then I'm going to step forwards with a middle section punch. Now I'm going to take my right foot, I'm going to pull it halfway in, I'm going to turn, I'm going to get my low block ready, and then I'm going to step backwards and block. I'm then going to lift my front arm up, I'm going to roll that punch, and punch. Now you'll notice that my right leg is doing all the moving and my left leg is staying inside that ring the whole time that I'm moving. And when I get to the second half, I'm just going to hop myself over to the other side. So I'm going to lift my right arm up, my left arm's going to come past my hip, I'm going to step forwards and punch. Try to leave this hand high. It's already up there. So a really common thing you tend to see with this pattern is people will drop and then come back up and then block. And it's an added movement that we don't need. The other thing that's really beneficial when we do this pattern is that we lift the front arm out of the block. So if we punch just straight from here, but we don't lift this arm up, we end up with a punch that has no reaction on. So we want to lift this one up, roll the punch and step forwards. Now, when you're learning this, it might be a little bit disjointed. We might have to lift first, pull our bow and arrow back, step forwards and punch. But as we become a little bit more fluid, we should be able to start to do everything at the same time. And when I get to the end, I'm going to shout Kia and I'm going to return to my ready position. So that is pattern Saja Jirugi.